here. So last we left off in Totono, Aoi had confessed her love for Shinichi right after Miyuki asked Shinichi to kiss her. Shinichi staunchly refused and pretty coldly walked away from her and carried Aoi to the manga cafe where she lives. Aoi confessed her love, but I'm not quite sure whose route we're on at this point. And Shinichi's taking care of Eru, the communal cat in this game. So that is where we are at so far. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. No, it's not your fault. Wait, that's right. We gotta have breakfast. Drink up, furball. With Eru cradled in one arm, I use my free hand to tilt the syringe. Now then, what next? Litter box, bro. Eru's gonna shit up the house. Morning. Stop shouting. Not in the least. Don't ignore me. I thought he had a crush on Yutaro himself. Really? Well, that's good. Now we can have a more healthy romantic outlet. Don't tell me he's actually disappointed that his brother doesn't have a crush on him anymore. What? Aren't you happy for him? He was your brother. See what? Do not enter. No can do. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you for coming back to the stream. Find a different god. What do you want? Normally Miyuki's all smiles when she walks into the classroom, but today her expression is stony. And she just spoke to me, the ultimate nobody. All at once, the whole room goes weirdly quiet. What? And go where? Unwilling to take no for an answer, Miyuki starts to drag me forcefully away. I reluctantly follow her out of the room, trying to ignore all the curious looks we're getting. Yutaro's plaintive song echoes out into the hall. Oh god, now the whole class is going to spread rumors about me for sure. This is the pits. Homeroom's starting, you know. Hey, that hurts! Quit pulling so hard! It's dead quiet here in the old gymnasium. Evidently there's no first period gym class today. Miyuki drags me all the way to the center of the basketball court. So what do you want? We're all alone by the stage. Miyuki glares deep into my eyes. Ooh. Me? Hiding something? Okay, so this isn't about the incident from last night, I take it. Huh? Oh, right. God, if I tell her I was looking for clues in a video game, she's gonna kick my ass. I went back to play a video game. Aoi's acting out scenes from a mobile game. She's been doing it ever since we first met. The Yutaro subplot is very different from the main plot line. Yeah, it's very random, like this Brocon side quest. I wasn't actually expecting her to be in here. I guess she's just really dedicated to the game script. Miyuki lets out a heavy sigh. Yeah, you know, when we found Eru, I swear it was almost like a 1-1 reproduction. Huh? Oh, well, I was worried about leaving the little thing all by itself in my house, so I brought him to school. I'm letting him hang out on top of the roof for now, and... Oh, well... She has a point. I can't imagine Aoi would go quite that far. Maybe it was a coincidence? Maybe God answered her prayers? Miyuki, wait, where are you going? When is later? The heck is her deal? Sorry I'm late. By the time I get back, first period's already started. I apologize to the teacher and return to my desk. Yutaro passes me a note, smiling. Did she shoot you down? She did, didn't she? I sigh and crumple the note into a ball. When I look up... Oh, Aoi's desk is empty. Is she still feeling sick from yesterday? Woo! Disgusting. The empty can clinks as I set it on the ground. It's been a while since the last time I ate lunch alone up here. Croquettes and a yakisoba sub, the delicious taste of garbage. Days like this make me realize how much I've been taking Miyuki's home cooking for granted. I'd vaguely hoped those days would last forever, but our friendship is all fucked up. Ever since that day. The day she confessed her love to me right here on the roof, beneath the setting sun, that was the moment it all began. She'd meant every word of it. She'd kept those feelings locked away in her heart all this time. Somewhere deep down, I knew. And yet I let myself get close to her anyway, even though I knew it would only end in misery. Just then, my pocket vibrates. I quickly whip out my phone, even though I know there's no chance Aoi's has service. It's an email from Miyuki. I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important. I can't get her lips out of my head. Should I just kiss her like Aoi wants me to? Should I actually try to make her mine? The night of the play, all those late nights of rehearsal have paid off. Miyuki practically dances across the stage, bat in hand, flaunting her skills. Her stunning talent makes her more than worthy of the lead role. All eyes are glued to her. She barely needs to lift a finger and the audience laughs, cries, and gasps right along with her. With Miyuki in the spotlight, the tension builds, drawing the entire auditorium into her magnetic pull. Then at last, the climactic moment. Miyuki swings her bat and hits a home run. The crowd roars in delight. With all her troubles safely behind her, she embraces the romantic lead. Their lips draw close, but I know the truth. She's about to sacrifice her first kiss in order to make the play a roaring success. She's trembling in fear. Hold it! Who cares? Come on. Sorry for ruining the play, but I'm done lying about how I feel. This is all very dramatic. God, I'm so full of myself. Pathetic. I curse myself for my stupid fantasy. I would ruin the whole play. I just caused trouble for Miyuki with my selfish desire to keep her from kissing other guys. I'd be the dead weight that keeps her dragged down. After all, I'm just a nobody. I'm not some Prince Charming who can wake her with a kiss. Sorry, I already have plans. See ya. As soon as class lets out, I grab my things and jump to my feet. Aoi still hasn't been back to school. Did I make the wrong choice last night? I retrieve Edu from the roof, then head to the manga cafe. When I ask about Aoi, the employees instantly know exactly who I mean. They tell me she left the cafe early this morning and hasn't been back. According to them, she didn't look particularly sick. So why hasn't she been coming to school? Did she go back to her parents' house? Or is something else going on with her? No amount of theorizing is going to help me find the answer. I just don't know enough about her, simple as that. The game, my man, you have the game. Back at home, after I feed Edu dinner, I finally have time to catch my breath. I glance at the clock. It's nearly sundown. Miyuki never specified a meetup time beyond tonight, but she probably meant whenever it gets dark. I need to talk to you. I keep reading her email over and over. I may be dense, but I'm not that dense. I have a pretty good idea of exactly what she wants to talk about. The problem is, it'll mean upending our entire existing friendship. The minutes tick by. Is she waiting for me at the batting cages by now? I can picture her standing there alone, swinging her bat in silence. The mental image is enough to make me antsy. We should stay friends. That's what I've told myself all this time. And yet, I know, but what if... But... A chill runs down my spine. My body refuses to move. Maybe it's a door-to-door salesman or street fundraiser. In that case, they'll probably give up after one try. However, the doorbell keeps ringing. It resounds inside my head, unending. Before I made up my mind, I'm already on my feet. As I approach the front door, however, I freeze. Maybe they'll leave after that last attempt. I start to reconsider. Is it over? I hold my breath and scan for any signs of life. Huh? Aoi? Hastily, I run to the front door and open it. Aoi tumbles over the threshold into my house, white as a sheet. Ooh. Someone's not going to be at the batting cages tonight. She collapses onto the couch. Her voice is a little more than a tiny, feeble whisper. Don't worry, it's gonna be alright. Just calm down, okay? With a little affection from her transceiver cat, Aoi seems to regain her composure. You just dropped it somewhere, yeah? I'll help you look for it. Trust me, we'll find it in no time. Of course, why would I lie to you? The thing is, I have plans tonight. Can it wait until after? For some reason, I can't bring myself to admit that I'm meeting up with Miyuki. I'll wrap it up real fast, then come straight back and... Aoi clings to my sleeve. Aoi. Out of nowhere, I suddenly have a flashback of Miyuki as a kid. Of the old her, back when she didn't fit in. Back when I was all she had. All at once it clicks. I have no special talent. I suck at schoolwork. I suck at sports. I'm the ultimate nobody. I know this better than anyone. And yet I wanted to help her anyway. I wanted to be able to hold my head up high, knowing that it was something I achieved all on my own. Yes, Miyuki is the childhood friend. Maybe then I could learn to accept myself for who I am. It's so over for her. Yeah. You won't disappear. I'm going to help you. Something's come up. Sorry, but I'll be a little late. I know I owe her a proper explanation, but I just don't have the time. Now that the email's on its way, it's time to ask Aoi for more details. Where did you lose it? God actually calls you? Okay then, when was the last time you remember having it? When did you notice it was gone? That explains why she wasn't at school today. That makes sense, considering she came over last night. She spent most of the time playing with Eru, so it's highly possible she dropped it somewhere around here. Okay, let's retrace our steps. Last night, first we warmed up the milk. A certain memory drifts through the back of my mind, the moment Miyuki told me to kiss her. And right now, she's waiting for me. I'll worry about that later. Suppressing my emotions, I focus my energy on the search for Aoi's phone. It's nowhere to be found. Where the hell did it go? Is it even here, or is it lying in a ditch somewhere? Has someone else found it by now? But you're not feeling good, right? I think you should rest and... I knew it. She hasn't recovered at all. But she refuses to heed my advice either. I guess my only option is to hurry up and find her phone. Wait, phone? Hey, Aoi? I'll be right back. I dash up the stairs to my room. I still have the phone I borrowed from Yutaro. And that visual novel helped me track down Aoi's location a few days ago. At the time, I thought Aoi was just imitating what she played. But what if the game is actually predicting events that will happen in real life? I know, I must sound like I have one awful case of gamer brain. But it's all I have to go on right now. It's at least worth a try. I power on the phone and load the game. My save file picks back up at the scene where Aoi is cradling a kitten in the gym. I promptly hit the skip button. The other scenes fly past and fast forward, on and on and on. I look back to find Aoi clutching the wall, desperate to keep herself upright. Whoa, Aoi, are you okay? What are you babbling about? Hold on, I'll call an ambulance. It's so over. It's not over. If your God won't help you, then I will. You don't get to decide when it's all over. I mean, what are friends for? Damn right. Aoi stares at the ground for a while and murmurs inaudibly to herself, like she's savoring the concept. Then she looks up, directly into my eyes. All right, we should wipe that sweat off your face. Be right back. I can't keep turning a blind eye to her condition. There's gotta be some way I can get her to a doctor. But I'm gonna need help. Times like these, there's only one person I know I can count on. Sorry, but I'm in a bad spot right now. Aoi's not doing too great. I can't really explain, but I need your help. My place. Is that cool? Thanks. I really owe you one. Just like that, Yutaro's agreed to help me, no questions asked. He can be downright obnoxious at times, but he always comes through when it matters most, and that's why I love him. So now that help is on the way, what's next? I grab a washcloth and return to my room. I'm back. I immediately avert my gaze. Oh, Aoi has stripped her top off, revealing her porcelain skin. Oh, okay. With my eyes still averted, I walk up to her. I can hear her labored breathing, and I feel my gaze being pulled in like a magnet. Fighting the impulse to look, I gently extend the washcloth. Oh, okay, here I go. Is this a censored version? I downloaded it. I think I downloaded it directly from Jast, so I'm not sure. Hang on, let me turn this off. Is desktop audio still playing? Let's see. I can hear desperation in her voice. Quietly, I do as she requests. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I'm just gonna read this off without having the, I didn't want you to get banned, your third stream. She hella naked? Yeah, she is hella naked. Her bare skin is dripping with sweat. Her shoulders are shaking. And I'm not reading that part. She wants to be touched because her battery is dying. Not enough zappy. Aoi was made to collect event CGs. Without them, Aoi's battery will die. Have you played this before? Yes, I have played it before, but it was way back in high school before it was translated, and my Japanese wasn't the best. But I forgot how quickly the H scenes come. And then Aoi will disappear forever. 2 words come to mind, gamer brain. But I shake the thought away. Aoi's feelings are real, and she's suffering. Aoi doesn't want to disappear. Not after meeting you. Please don't take these memories away from me. We don't have to be more than friends. Please just recharge me with your zappy. Okay, so we have a choice of getting zappy or not getting zappy. Chat, what should we do? Are we going for Aoi? I say we should, just given how mean Shinichi was to Miyuki. I don't know. Yeah, let's get zappy. Your god isn't real, Aoi. All that stuff about batteries and transmissions, it's just your made-up fantasy. Video games are not the same as real life. You're just deluded. If only I could have told her that. Tears roll down her cheeks, freezing me in place. I can feel her heat on my skin. The look in her eyes pierced me to the core. Is moaning allowed on Twitch? Probably not. So let me just mute this real quick, and I'm gonna skip ahead, see if anything happens. Oh, the doorbell's ringing. Just then, the doorbell rings, and the two of us freeze like deer in headlights. Sorry, it looks like we have a visitor. I called Yutaro over. The two of us are going to help you, okay? Here, put this on. I know it's too big for you, but it'll have to do. Be sure to put it on before I get back, okay? Can you promise me? Just wear it, okay? I hand her one of my old t-shirts and promptly leave the room. Woo. Okay, so the doorbell's ringing. Yutaro's probably there. It's hella ringing, though. As I head down the stairs, I sigh in relief. I try to will myself to calm down, but my heart is still pounding like crazy. Saved by the bell, literally. Thank God I thought to call him. He got here a lot faster than I was expecting, too. Friendship is such a beautiful thing. Whoa. Uh-oh. Huh? Her baseball bat clatters to the ground. No, that's not it. Huh? I look down at the pair of women's shoes lying in the entryway. No, it's not what it looks like. Wait. Wait, hey, I said wait. She does not sound good. Oh, that was Eru, my stupid ass. Eru tries to rub against Miyuki's leg, but she shows no interest. Instead, she continues to search my living room. I'm not going to be able to talk her down from this. So instead, I resolve to tell her the truth. Miyuki, just hear me out. I can explain. You know how important her phone is to her? Well, the thing is, it's gone missing. She was freaking out, saying she'll lose her memories without it, so I've been helping her look. I mean, not really, but... Well, she isn't feeling well. After searching the living room with no luck, she promptly heads for the stairs. Don't... Hey! Oh crap, she's heading to my room. Aoi might be still in the middle of getting dressed. Miyuki, will you please just slow down? I chase after her, up to the second floor. I find her standing silently at the entrance to my room, perfectly still. She holding back her rage, or I'm gonna just close this real quick just in case. Hesitantly, I peer past her into my room. It's empty. Oh, okay, cool. Aoi is gone. Did she disappear? I don't know. Maybe she left to go look for her phone. She was really out of it. She probably put mine on by mistake when she left. Miyuki doesn't sound the least bit convinced. Even I know it's a shitty cover story. I just don't want things to get any worse. Is that Aoi's phone? Aoi gasps audibly from under my bed. My stomach turns to ice. But Miyuki carries on. Where did you find it? I'll hold on to it for her. I raise my voice up a notch to drown out Aoi's whisper. She'll probably be back for her shoes sooner or later anyway. Miyuki ain't stupid. Thank you. The phone tumbles to the ground, slides across the floor and under the bed. Miyuki slowly lowers herself to the floor. Wait, Miyuki, I'll get it. Miyuki's smile doesn't reach her eyes. I silently scream at her to stop, but my prayers fall on deaf ears. She reaches all the way under the bed and falls still. Miyuki drags Aoi out from under the bed. I'm turning this off. Listen, I can explain. That was close, yeah. God, tell me about it. Stop. Miyuki draws back her hand and I seize her by the arm. What do you want? Let go of me. Please, let's just stay calm. How could I possibly stay calm right now? Thrashing against my grip, she rounds on Aoi. I thought you were trying to help me. I thought you wanted me and him to get together. So why? Why? Why would you make a move on him? I'm telling you, this is Shinichi, by the way. I'm telling you, you've got the wrong idea. Shut up. You care about Aoi more than me, don't you? I get it, okay? I know I hurt you. I never should have treated you like a guinea pig. Just in case. Okay, now dressed in her still damp overshirt. What does it say? Aoi raises her hand to speak for the first time since the fight started. Her expression is so blank it sends a chill down my spine. Ooh. Miyuki. Miyuki tries once more to raise her hand against Aoi, but I narrowly hold her back. Just stop. And you, Aoi, where did all that come from? Aoi, what are you... Aoi walks out of the room and vanishes from sight. I chase after her. Aoi, wait! Let go of me, she's not well. Too bad, now let go, damn it. She spins me around to face her. I can't escape. I can't fight it. I'm scared. Don't. Stop. Don't finish that sentence. Now is really not the time, Miyuki. I exhale. My knees are weak. My mind is blank. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want her to say it. We both know it's forbidden. An unspoken agreement. But what she just said, will destroy everything. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of something here. Slowly, Miyuki's lips draw near. Her lips. I've wanted to kiss them so badly, I've been seeing it in my dreams. We're only inches apart now. I can feel her rapid, shallow breaths against my skin. I can smell the faintest hint of her perfume. So I. Ah! My phone's ringing. It's Yutaro. He's probably calling about Aoi. I'm trash for using Aoi as my excuse. I know that, but it's the only choice I have. I can hear a note of pleading in her voice. Her eyes are swimming with tears. Sorry, I gotta take this. But I look away. Hello? I'm sorry. Would you? I really owe you one. I hang up and look around the room, but Miyuki is already gone. Shinichi's just fumbling left and right. My goodness. Life is not a highway. Life is a staircase. You just gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths. No point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. How's Aoi?
たく昨日は驚いたぞ。具合が悪そうだから病院に連れて行こうとしたんだけどさ、夜も遅いからって思いっきり拒絶されたよ。それで漫画喫茶に戻るって言うんだけど、うちの頑固親父がすごい勢いで反対してな。とにかく俺の家に一晩泊まらせたよ。
Then what happened?
今朝になってケロッとしてた。
What? Really?
ああ、多分もう大丈夫だと思う。念のため今日は休めって言っといたけど。
You did?
なんだ、このロマンクラブ部長を疑うのか？
No, no, of course not. Thank you so much, dude. I really owe you for this.
なあ、新一。
Yutaro scratches his head awkwardly.
もしかして向こうの家って。
Yeah, they're not on good terms at the moment, apparently. That's why she sleeps at the manga cafe most days. She doesn't ever really talk about it beyond that, though.
だったらしばらくはうちで預かるのもありか。
Yeah?
いや、うちの親父が面倒見るって言い出して、ほんと頑固で困るよ。
All in all, Yutaro looks rather happy about the prospect. Personally, I guess I'd prefer she stay with them rather than at a manga cafe, but you sure that's a good idea? You and her under the same roof?
何？どういうことだ？
You know what I mean. You're a guy, she's a girl.
見くびるな。俺の心は曽根さんと共にある。そもそも向こうは、ほら、なんだ、恋人にしたいというよりも、むしろ妹と同棲生活。なんという男のロマン。
As long as his dad's there to supervise, I guess there's nothing to worry about. I'm just glad she's feeling better. I feel someone's eyes on me and turn around. Brocon, Siscon, what else is he? I would not be surprised if he's a father con as well. Miyuki is staring silently in my direction.
あれ
She strides over without so much as a greeting to anyone in her path.
それさおはようございます。
She hands me an envelope. Her fingers are trembling.
演劇のチケット私待ってるからお願い。
She sets the envelope on my desk, then spins gracefully on her heel like she's exiting stage left. And the whole class is our audience. Puzzled whispers fill the air.
くそー前から怪しい怪しいと思ってたけどお前やっぱりそれさんと
Yeah, she confessed her love to me yesterday. That's all that happened.
それだけって
I'm not interested in a relationship with her.
ははは
If only I could say I wasn't attracted to her. But I can't even lie. God, I wish I was dead. But obviously I'm not gonna die either. As I procrastinate on my decision, time will pass, until eventually Miyuki fades out of my life once again. The next day, Aoi disappeared.
帰ったらもういなかったんだすまない
Yutaro could never understand Shinichi's chud incel mindset. So true. It's not your fault. She had skipped school to recover from her illness, but by the time Yutaro got home, she and Eru were both gone. We tried searching the manga cafe, then the rest of the city, but she was nowhere to be found. When we asked our teacher, he wouldn't tell us much beyond her family moved away and they didn't leave an address. And naturally, her phone still doesn't have service. So now I'm left with no way of reaching her ever again.
もう会うことないの。
She left town of her own free will. Her final parting words are proof enough of that. She didn't even say goodbye. She just abandoned me. But the world goes on anyway. To everyone else, she was just a weird girl who used to be in our class. They've gone back to their normal lives, and so have I. On the outside, nothing's changed. I wake up in the morning. I go to school. I go to class. I eat lunch. I try to stay awake. I go home. I watch TV. And then I go to bed. Rinse and repeat. Nothing special or noteworthy happens. My daily life goes back to the way it was before I ever made friends with Aoi. Miyuki and I never talk anymore either. But something has changed, permanently, and it can never be undone.
おはよう。駅前のケーキ屋さん？ごめんなさい。今演劇の本番前でダイエット中だから。公演が終わったら一緒に行くわね。
Miyuki is still the center of attention, as always. For a few days, the rumor mill exploded with talk of her failed love confession, but eventually they decided I must have made the whole thing up. Clearly, no one saw any reason for someone of Miyuki's caliber to take romantic interest in a nobody like me. Not that I blame them. In their shoes, I probably would have had the same reaction. And Miyuki hasn't spoken to me since. She's gone back to being the queen bee, just the way she was before we ever met Aoi. I'm certain of it. Meanwhile, as for Yutaro,
やばいぞ新一
what is it this time?
いとこの姉ちゃんの机から薄い本を発掘した表紙に18金と書いてあるこれはロマン物件に違いない
But you can tell from the cover art that it's...
新一 V おじけづいたか
I wouldn't say that. It's pretty obvious the center of her little book isn't Het.
まあいい。俺は男のロマンのためにいざ。
Is he diving into the world of BL? I don't know. This Yutaro's been proven to be pretty fruity so far. Yutaro freezes, his eyes glued to the pages. Yutaro?
ふざけるな。
Happy Pride, Yutaro. He's still the intrepid captain of the BD club. He doesn't let any setback stop him from pushing on in search of the next big dream. Though admittedly, I wish he'd quit ramping up his goofy antics just for my sake. As for his brother Ryujiro, I'm told he and his new girlfriend suddenly broke up. Will he start pursuing things with Yutaro again, you ask? As far as I can tell, there's no need for concern. I'm told his former girlfriend opened his eyes to the joys of the fairer sex. Reminds me of when I got into Yuri on Ice and didn't know it was yaoi until it started kissing. Oh man, that takes me back. My first ever yaoi was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dojinshi, and I was like, what's yaoi? I don't understand this. And I think this was back in the days when people would upload dojinshi to YouTube. So it was like a slideshow set to like Linkin Park. You can't make this shit up. It was so iconic. And with the help of his good looks, he's managed to turn himself into a full-fledged playboy, or so the rumors claim. That's better than having the hots for your own brother, I guess. And as for me, well, I'm rooted to the spot, ticket in hand. This performance will take Miyuki's first kiss, and it's happening tomorrow. If I close my eyes, I can picture it. Memories of a friendship I can never get back. I can't bring myself to go back up to the roof again. That place is etched with all the memories of our friendship. It was a different time. Kids these days will never understand anime in 15 parts with all the fucked up visuals to get past YouTube censors. Yeah, I think my first anime was actually School Days, and I watched it in 15 parts on YouTube. It's the place Aoi referred to as the center of the universe. Oh, and I also watched Elfen Lied on YouTube. Meanwhile, I have no plans to search for her. She probably wouldn't want me to anyway. She threw our friendship away. Not that I really blame her for it. But there are no save points in real life. There's no way for me to reload and try again. Still, I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'll live a quiet life. A life without any trouble. No unreasonable expectations. Just a normal, average life. An honest life. I don't need to be on top of the world. I don't need to stand at the center of the universe. School Days is such a funny first anime. Yeah, I totally wasn't expecting the ending at all. And I think I was like 10 or 11 when I watched it, so I didn't fully understand the drama of it all. But I remember I really did not like Makoto at all. And Kotonoha was my best girl, of course. Not everyone has to be special, right? I crawl under the covers and close my eyes. In my dreams, it's opening night. Miyuki kisses her lover to... admittedly, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Raucus? I'm sorry. I can't read. She kisses someone who isn't me. I'm not in the audience. I'm nowhere to be found. I wish I could just disappear. I try to play video games, but I can't focus. I try to watch TV, but it grates on my ears. I lie on the sofa in the living room. I can hear the clock ticking. Time passes, 1 second at a time. It'd be so much easier if I could just pass out, but sleep eludes me. All I feel is anger, steadily building. The longer I lie here doing nothing, the more I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind. I grab my phone and jump to my feet. Then I head for the door and... Before I can leave the house, I stop short. The ticket is still lying on the coffee table where I left it. Just 2 hours until the show starts. I decide not to go back and grab it. Instead, I head out into the town. Hey, Yutaro, you busy? Wanna hang out? Nah, it's cool. Just thought I'd ask. Anyway, talk to you later. Fuck. It's not Yutaro's fault. I know that. I wander the streets aimlessly, but no matter where I go, every street, every corner, every store, it's all tainted with memories of Miyuki and Aoi. I can't get them out of my head. Meanwhile, my frustration builds. I need to vent, but how? As usual, the batting cages are empty. I sit on the bench, bat in hand, staring into space. My emotions swell in my chest until they're fit to burst, then sink into a vague shapelessness that swirls around in my gut. With no chance of release, it piles up like sludge. Time ticks by. Secretly, I'd gotten my hopes up. Here I am at our old childhood hangout spot, the place where I once changed her fate. And somehow I'd convinced myself that maybe coming here would change mine, but I couldn't hit a single ball. I couldn't even take one single swing. Excuse me. Ha ha ha. I laugh weakly at my own sorry state of affairs. I've never hated myself more in my entire life. I hear a familiar sound. A small black kitten totters out from under the bench. Eru, is that you? The transceiver cat meows sweetly in reply. If Eru's here, then... Where have you been? Why bother coming back now? Are you here to point and laugh? Then why are you here? Oh, I get it. You're here to patch things up. You think Miyuki and I have to get together, right? So you're trying to set me on the right route or whatever? This conversation is too little too late. And yet, all at once, I'm filled with self-loathing. No. She'll be kissing someone, but it won't be me. I'm done talking about this. I said I'm done. Shut up. I don't deserve to. She's very clearly out of my league. Even I'm not that stupid. Sure I do. How long are you going to keep living in your fantasy world? This isn't a game. This is real life. I can't change who I am. I've tried. God isn't real. Miracles aren't real. My mouth moves of its own accord, blurting out all the things I could never say before. And your God isn't real either. Suddenly, Aoi grabs a baseball bat. What? She moves into the batter's box. Then she takes up a batting stance, just as we taught her. Excuse me? Don't be ridiculous. She doesn't respond. The ball whistles towards her, and she swings her bat. One hour later. Her swing is completely off. She hasn't even grazed the ball for a while now, and yet she keeps swinging anyway. She knows she can't hit a home run, but she keeps trying anyway. You'd think she'd have given up by now, but she hasn't. The momentum sends her tumbling down to the ground. After using up all her energy, she's too exhausted to stand. Come on, Aoi, just give up already.
ダメ諦めないの。新一がみゆきに告白するまで
I told you I can't.
無理じゃないの。
Let's see, chat real quick. Keep swinging, Aoi. The Mets need you right now. Aoi heaves herself to her feet, using her bat to support her.
ホームラン打ったら新一信じるの。
I'm telling you, God isn't real.
いるの。
Huh?
いる絶対いるの。葵は神様を知ってて。神様は世界をアップデートできて、だから奇跡は起こるの。願いはきっと届く。
Damn, I feel bad for Aoi.
葵ホームラン打てるの。打てる。
Aoi! She reaches down and grabs a baseball lying on the ground. Then she flings it up at the net. Naturally, it falls too short of the target. Aoi! She shrinks down. Her shadow wavers along the ground. She whispers faintly.
最近電波届かないの。神様にセーブできないの。葵からアップデートもできないの。神様葵を見捨てたの。葵はゲームのヒロインじゃなかったの。
Aoi's been gone all this time. I can picture her with her arm up in the air, transmitting to God with a phone that has no signal. She's so far removed from reality, her God is the only emotional support she has. Without it, she...
でも新一は葵に教えたの。この世界には嬉しい、楽しい、寂しい、苦しい、たくさんの気持ちがあるって。だから今ここにいられるの。新一はね、葵の新しい神様なの。
That's a big responsibility. I'm her God?
お願 の気持ちは間違いじゃないって、人を好きになるっていいことだって、そう信じさせて。
Oh shit, okay. Help her believe or let her down? I want to say help her believe. Yeah, I'll pick that. I walk over and look at the bat lying on the ground. Feed into her delusions. There's blood on the grip from where Aoi was holding it. Ugh. Slowly, I pick it up and stand in the batter's box. I assume my batting stance. Then I focus my energy on everything directly in front of me. What's gotten into me? Even I'm not entirely sure. Ordinarily, I'd never make it this far. Instead, I'd find a way to get out of it. And yet, here I am. Maybe I have Aoi to thank for this. I can feel my heart pounding. I haven't felt this way in years. The pitching machine will shoot the ball, and with perfect form on par with Miyuki's, I'll send it rocketing back, directly into the home run target. I've had this same fantasy 1,000 times. The pitching machine fires the ball. So far, so good. Miyuki! My swing misses completely. I promptly collapse to the ground. Ha 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 ha. OMG, is it a love simulator? Yes, it is. It's a love story, in fact. But it's not your typical love story. Holy shit. I can't stop laughing. I have no excuse for that shameful display. I failed to hit a home run. I failed to make a miracle happen. And yet, somehow I feel like I'm walking on cloud 9. Thank you, Aoi. With your help, I finally swung a bat again. Now I can just start over. It's not too late, right? Sorry, but I've got somewhere to be. I'm going to see Miyuki. Wait, what? And this time I'm going to tell her how I feel. As I get ready to take off, Aoi raises her hand. Hardly. Yeah, wrong girl. Should I go back? Let's see. Let her down? I'm sorry. I just can't do it. At the end of the day, I can't change who I am. I know it's pathetic of me, but I don't want to get in the way of Miyuki's dreams. I'm the crazy jealous type, you know. I'd never let her kiss another guy, so I can't let myself fall for her. I'd just be a burden on her. There are no miracles, no gods. All of it is fantasy. You know that, right? I turn to look at her, but no one is there. I'm all alone. It was all just in my head. Good grief. Who did I think I was talking to? Muttering to myself, I kicked the bat lying on the ground. I couldn't bring myself to swing it even once. And I'll probably never swing it again for the rest of my life. Not that I should have expected any different. So where are we going from here? Never mind, we are the delusional ones. Yes, we were the true denpas the whole time. Okay, we've read this before. Let's skip. Just what I deserve, don't you think? I mutter up at the sky. Needless to say, no one answers me. Bruh! Okay, so that wasn't the right choice? I guess we have to go to Miyuki? I have no talent. I'm a gutless loser, a wimp, a nobody. I'm no prince. I can't hit a home run. And Miyuki's totally out of my league. It's all fact, plain and simple. And yet, I think back to Aoi swinging her bat until she could hardly stand. Was she pathetic? Were her tears wasted? No. With her help, I finally found the strength to take a swing. Home run or strike, it doesn't matter. All I have to do is keep trying. I understand that now. No matter how many times I told myself to let go, no matter how many times I pretended it wasn't real, my feelings were always there, right from the very start. I've always loved her. She was my everything. So what if I didn't transform into a prince for my happy ending? So what if real life doesn't work that way? I'm done lying to myself about how I feel. No matter where she is, I'll find her. I grabbed the ticket off the table. 15 minutes left until the show starts. I forced my now leaden legs to carry all the way to school. Flinging off my shoes, I hurry to the old gymnasium where the performance is being held. Here, ticket. I'm so out of breath I can scarcely hold a conversation with the ticket clerk. Exhausted, I stumble my way into the auditorium. Most of the seats are already full. Just 5 minutes left until the show starts. The crowd is buzzing with excitement and curiosity. Desperately, I search the room. Miyuki! The gym goes dead silent. All at once, everyone's eyes are on me. It's like I'm on stage again. I'm just a bit player compared to her, though. I guess that's a euphemism I don't understand. And I'm sure my lines will be laughed at, but this isn't an act. I need to tell you something. My breath still ragged, I force the words out at full volume. I love you! It's the truth. All this time I've never been able to admit this, but I love you, Miyuki. She looks like she's fighting back tears. I gasp for breath. Her expression falters just a bit. She whispers in a tiny voice that only I can hear. I walk up to her. Take her hand. Oh, just like that, Miyuki switches back to her usual performance. Or usual persona, excuse me. Cockblock, WTF. Yeah, tell me about it. Jeez. This must be a spur-of-the-moment cover story. Otherwise, my action will just cause drama for Miyuki and the rest of the theater club. If I don't want to destroy this performance, then my only option is to go along with it. It's written all over Miyuki's face. Miyuki walks off. The performance is about to start. As a would-be fan, I can only watch her go. I know I should, and yet... Wait! Miyuki stops short, her back still turned. If you go up on that stage, if this play follows that script... Her persona's slipping. I had one goal in coming here. My objective was to tell her how I felt. Honestly, I ought to have planned for whatever happened after that. But I hadn't. I can see the pleading look in her eyes, begging me to steal her away, but it's too late. Break a leg up there. Miyuki disappears backstage without another word. Weakly, I collapse into an empty chair. I'm too exhausted to move. I was too late. Too late to change anything. Just kiss her, dumbass. Yeah, or like they could just talk after the show. I don't know why he's acting like this kiss is such a big deal. Am I making a choice to stand my ground here? No. I'm just unable to move. And now, she's going to kiss some other guy. The curtains rise to a loud applause. On stage, Miyuki comes out swinging. In the silent auditorium, all that can be heard is the sound of her bat cutting through the air. Her swing is flawless. She doesn't speak, but her actions do the talking for her, grabbing the audience's attention. But this is all child's play for Miyuki. Here in the audience, my eyes are glued to her. Her voice echoes in my ears. Her words seep down to my soul. Her every move perfectly captures my attention. Every tiny gesture captivates me. And her lips. The more I watch, the more anxious I become. At this point, I can't even follow the plot. Something about a baseball player filling in a spot on the girls' softball team. The moment the male actor enters my line of sight, I feel queasy. I'm tempted to jump out of my seat and make a beeline for the door. I want to disappear, but my body won't move. The climactic final scene arrives. I can't take it. I just don't have it in me. I want to get out of here. I need to leave. Now. I don't want to have to watch this. I don't care if the whole audience laughs at me. My chest feels like it's going to explode. I can't take this agony. Huh? Then I realize Miyuki's supposed to be performing right now. She's in the middle of her beautifully executed kiss scene. But as the two draw close, her lips twist with the faintest hint of misery. But no one sees the slip in her flawless acting. No one but me. I don't care about the play anymore. I just care about Miyuki. I want to save her from her suffering. Bro, don't do it. Don't stop the play. That's gonna be mad embarrassing. I have to wreck this performance. The distance between them closes in slow motion. I need to call her name. I need to ruin the performance and save her. I jump to my feet in the middle of the audience. But just before their lips meet, the stage goes dark. It's a blackout. This is my first time being on the roof at night. Above me, countless stars sparkle in the sky. Meanwhile, the city below twinkles just as bright. It's a view I'm sure I could never get tired of. How'd you know where to find me? No cast party? That was one hell of an ending, that's for sure. After the power outage, the performance was cut short. I imagined there was a bit more to the story after the kiss scene. So while the main plot was resolved, the play itself ended on a somewhat unsatisfactory note. Interesting. Especially since the rest of the school seems to be unaffected. What? Miyuki shoots me a sharp glare. Reflexively, I take a step back. I didn't do anything. Of course not. You saw? You should pay more attention to your performance. Until the moment of the kiss, anyway. Miyuki squints at me dubiously. I mean, admittedly, if the power hadn't gone out, it's entirely possible I would have wrecked the show myself, but all I did was stand up. What signal? She pulls something out of her pocket and hands it to me. A hairpin? It's the same kitty hairpin I gave to Aoi. I see. No normal person would wear an eye-catching getup like that to sneak in somewhere. Emphasis on normal. Are you gonna hunt her down? Wearing the cat onesie too, she's a queen. I agree.
部長とかは息巻いてるけど、今頃どこにいるんだか。
I actually ran into her before I came here. She showed up at the batting cages with Eru in tow. She was the one who encouraged me to come see you.
そうだったの。
Her gaze is tinged with a tiny hint of sadness.
元気だった？
She seemed to be doing pretty okay.
よかった。最後ひどい別れ方しちゃったから。
Yeah.
もう友達じゃいられないけど、でも私たちを応援してくれてるってことかな。
Miyuki's fingers curl around the melted hairpin, a gift that was once a symbol of their bond. Hey, Miyuki, wanna climb up?
うん。
I lead Miyuki up the ladder to the top of the roof. Yeah.
今なら信じられるかも。
The earth and the sky have transformed into a sea of glimmering lights. The two of us find ourselves too engrossed to notice the biting cold. Say, Miyuki, have you heard about the school legend about the roof?
屋上の伝説？
Miyuki's flaming cheeks give her away completely.
あれね、もちろん知ってるわよ。私が何回屋上に呼び出されたと思ってるの？
Ooh. Plus, it was the reason you first confessed your feelings to me.
それは忘れててば。
Sorry. If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. Pretty sure every single person who goes to our school knows about it. Do you think it's true?
噂は信じない。私はそういうタイプだったけど、もしかしてとか思うようになったかも。
Did Aoi change your mind?
うん。
Miyuki nods. She pauses for a moment, then looks directly into my eyes.
ねえ、しんいち、ここ私の特別な場所にしてくれる？
I guess we only have one choice. There's no secret choice or anything? Okay, nod. I nod my head and move in close. We gaze into each other's eyes. She smiles, relieved. This is the real Miyuki, the girl behind the stage persona. And I'm the only one she shows herself to. She closes her eyes. I gently put my arms around her. Shallow breathing, flushed skin, magnetized by her charm. I kiss her. I mean, I wanted Aoi, but this is fine. We've loved each other for so long, and we tried to hide it all this time, but now our kiss will bind us together for eternity. My heart pounds with joy as my senses begin to fade, until all that's left is Miyuki. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. We fumbled the denpa girl. You have to change your name to the vanilla archivist. Or floating in space.
私を永遠に離さないでね、しんいち。
Yeah, Shinichi fumbled hard. I'm surprised Miyuki even still likes him after all that. Life is not a highway. Life is a staircase you gotta keep climbing, yada yada. One step at a time. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Whoa, Jesus! My bad.
そんなにここが
No, that was not a previous CG. This is completely random. Hang on, let me turn off the sound real quick. God. Okay, so there's like an erotic scene happening right now, and Yutaro keeps like interjecting as like a ghost. He's like, don't forget to be gentle with her. Through the panties is crazy. Just take them off, bro. Nah, nah, nah. You gotta begin with the foreplay. Okay, we're back. Oh, was I dreaming? I'm sorry. I curse my subconscious. Of all the things I'd want to say to her face, that is not on the short list. It's so embarrassing, it's actually kind of impressive. No wonder it felt so lifelike. Well, now that I'm awake. Just in case. Okay, so right now they're going back and forth between Miyuki's like, why are you aroused? And Shinichi's like, my bad, I can't help it, you're so pretty, yada yada. She wants a good morning kiss. I guess she is staying over at Shinichi's place. Okay, things are seeming back to normal now. No sense in worrying about it now, though. So what? If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. You seriously believe that dumb rumor? Oh my god, she actually believes it? I guess I can't be too surprised knowing how she is. Ooh. Thanks. The table is lined with grilled fish, miso soup, pickled plums, and sesame spinach salad, a pure, unadulterated Japanese breakfast. It seems plain and functional at first glance, but holy shit. This is delicious. I don't know how you do it, but you knock it out of the park every single time. This feels more like a feast than a regular old breakfast. Oh, still muted, my bad. I completely forgot.
そんなもったいなくはないでしょ。間に合わせの材料しか持ってきてないんだし。
Miyuki's so cute when she tries to be humble, especially when she's blushing. I can't help but want to tease her more. What's this? Do I detect a hint of your famous secret ingredient?
そんなの入れた記憶はないけど。
Sure you do. I put on my award-winning smile. It's seasoned with your love.
調子に乗らないの。おはよう。おはよう。ほら、もっと近づいて。
Aw. We don't have to do this, you know.
彼氏でしょ。一緒に登校するくらい当たり前じゃない。
She pulls me along by the hand. I can't argue the point any further. As we head through the crowds of people on our way to school, I can feel weird vibes from everyone we encounter. Miyuki may be in love with me, but that doesn't change the fact that she's objectively out of my league. You're surprisingly calm, I see.
演技してるだけ。心臓はバクバクなんだから。
stated like a true thespian. Only an actress of her caliber would be able to mask her agitation this well. I'm not a good actor, though. Side by side, we approach the gates. At this point, I'm already over it. The haters can stay mad for all I care. Nothing can possibly faze me now. I can't. I can't do it. Okay, maybe I lied. I know, but I'm not emotionally prepared. Whoa. Not so fast. I stumble into the classroom. Then she steps in after me. I'm looking at the guide for this game, and the true end looks crazy involved. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a guide for it because so I know that you need a serial number, which I do have because I have the physical game, but I don't know if I'm supposed to dial it into the phone or what. Like I don't know. It sounds hard. One by one, our classmates greet her in kind. I can hear confusion in their voices, but nevertheless, they crowd around their queen as usual. Evidently, the whole class has already heard the news that we'd walked to school together. I can feel some curious stares pointed in my direction, and I can see my male classmates grinning at me, some of whom ordinarily would never notice I exist. Physical copies of visual novels are so cool. Yes, anytime something that I love gets localized, I try to buy it. So I have Sweet Pool, Slow Damage, Dramatical Murder, and Totono. Those are the only visual novels that I have. Just because it's really important. Sorry to get on a soapbox, but it's really important to support official releases when you can so that we can get more cool visual novels in English. Sadly, I don't have No Thank You. I only bought the digital version, but that's one of my girls for sure. A few of them came up to clap me on the back. Ow, that hurts. Cut it out, guys. I noticed some of them have taken this opportunity to vent their jealousy. Come on, you guys, give me a break. How far are we into the ending, do you think? Should I start skipping? Just then I get a nasty wake-up call. Are you revealing you're a Fudanshi right now? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Dramatical Murder and Dramatical Murder Reconnect are my absolute favorite visual novels. Is this a club resignation form? Apparently not. The words club resignation form are scribbled out. Instead, the words letter of expulsion have been printed above it in a flowery calligraphic script. Sure enough, the letter is signed Akebono Yutaro. Why do you bother making it look so fancy? Then I see the contents of the letter. Die! Yutaro. Letter in hand, I quietly approach his desk. I find him staring down in silence, his hands trembling faintly. I swear, I didn't know things between me and Miyuki were going to turn out like this. I wasn't trying to hide it from you, but that doesn't change the fact that I hurt you. I'm sorry, Yutaro. I feel really bad about this, and I promise I won't do it again, so... I gently set the letter back on his desk. Can't we keep goofing around every morning like always? Besides, with me gone, the Boys and Dreams Club won't have enough members to avoid being shut down. So it makes sense to... I only see one more choice on the guide for your route, so it's pretty close to over. Okay. Because you're obnoxious. So he admits he's obnoxious. Is it cool if I skip ahead? Because I feel like there's not much left to go, right? You're the boss. Okay, word. I can't help it. I love you, Taro.
そう俺たち男のロマンクラブ新一よ新一
あなたたちバカなの？ほら早く。別にそれじゃわざわざここに。違う違う。もうちょっと真面目に考えてよね。ここは特別な場所だけど問題なのはむしろせっかく二人きりでお弁新一って肝心なところで鈍いんだから。ありがとう。やっぱりそんな自分を見た目が
I'm sorry for skipping through you, Miyuki.
私何か早く食べましょう。のんびりしてるとお昼終わっちゃう。
None of this is denpa. No, yeah, that's.
まずいならなんで買ったの？あ、メイド服とかやっぱりなし。ちょっとだって突然変なこと男のロマンがどうとか。あ、えそうな、だってほらメイド服とか新一顔舞台じゃないし恥ずかしいわよ。
The days fly by with Miyuki by my side, blah, blah, blah. Feels like a dream. Something's not quite right. But what? Who could it be at this hour? Chill out, I heard you the first time. Miyuki, is that a bouquet?
お誕生日おめでとう。
Oh, right. Thanks.
何その微妙な間。もしかして自分の誕生日忘れてたとか？
Ha 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 ha. I sure did. Well, it's easy to lose track of the day when I'm by myself. That is a cute outfit.
私がそばにいてあげないとダメね。ほら一緒にお祝いしてあげる。 Happy birthday to you
Yay.
Happy birthday to you Happy birthday dear 新一 Happy birthday to you
Yay. Whew.
誕生日おめでとう。
Thanks.
小学やっとも
Now we're in love. Feels too good to
そ
be
れじゃあ切
true.
りましょうか。
Isn't this cake kind of big for the two of us?
いいのせっかくの何か言った。はい召し上がれ。あれ新一どうしちゃったの？もしかして美味しくなかった？
No, it's great. Really great. I feel like I'm dreaming.
冷めないよね。私たちこれからもずっと一緒だよね。永遠だよね。
Her expression is dead serious. It's like she actually believes the school legend. Or she's unable to tell the difference between fiction and reality. But I'll do anything in my power to help her feel secure.
キスしてキスをすると不安じゃなくなるの。だからもっと夢中にさせて。
I'm turning this off just in case. Okay, cute CG.
新一
We kiss. Okay, turning this off. Okay, it's getting steamy. Oh, goodness heavens. Okay, it's funny because she's saying like, "Oh, we don't have to rush," but here I am skipping through everything. Okay, I'm skipping, I'm skipping, I'm skipping. I'm going as fast as I can, chat. They're still going at it. I'm still going. Oh, there's blood. Jesus. That's no good. Okay, I think it's almost over. Almost there. Okay, I think we're back. No, thank you.
私も今日のもし絶対忘れないかそんなことないだから絶対はこれから毎年誕生日いいよもう離れないんだからわあもう無駄かほら教室で私でもああいうことをってなんかそれ
Turning this off again just in
いろいろ
case.
不純な動機を感じるよもうわかったわかりました着替えてくるからちょっとだけ待っててくださいねご主人
Whoa! Nope.
まだまだ今度こそ
Oh. Wait, I know you.
でしんいち見てなかった猫ほんとだ黒い子猫しんいち写真よ写真近くから写真撮って
Huh? But my phone. Wait, where'd I even put my phone?
私の使ってこれ
Okay. It's a smartphone. What happened to our old flip phone?
しんいち
Right. Okay, little buddy, just hold still.
チャンスだったのに
Just then, my finger taps the wrong button on the phone. Out of nowhere, a photo pops up on screen. It's a photo that we took together. We look so happy together. Yeah, happiness. Hold on a second. The roof is our special little place for just the two of us. So who the hell took this photo of us?
しんいちちょっと何見てるの
Why are you going through my phone? Wait, did Aoi never exist? I don't know. It's starting to get denpa, gang.
返して
Before I can even respond, a very red-faced Miyuki snatches the phone back from
ま
me.
さか日記見てたんじゃないでしょうね
Your diary's on there? You take pictures of your diary entries? What for? Who would bother going to all that effort?
うるさい、私の勝手でしょ。
The VN is edging denpa. Yeah, I wanted to go full denpa.
私はね、いつでもどこでもあなたとの思い出を見返せるようにしたいの。おかしい？
No, not at all. Miyuki's always been the fastidious type, though I think she's getting a little overly upset about this. But to be fair, it wasn't cool of me to look at stuff on her phone in the first place. I'm really sorry, Miyuki. I shouldn't have looked.
ごめんじゃ、すまないわね。
What do you mean it won't cut it? What do you expect me to do?
罰として、私の代わりにホームラン打って。
Huh?
打つまでバット振り続ける。それとも空振りを笑われるのが嫌？
Okay, you're on. Can't have you calling me some kind of chicken now, can I? Reluctantly, I get up from the bench. Miyuki hands me a metal baseball bat. Prepare to get schooled. I practice a few swings. I know my batting stance isn't perfect, especially not in comparison to hers.
かっこいいよ。
Hardly.
本当にかっこいい。
Are we gonna address the elephant in the room? Did he do it? When I hit that ball, I nailed that home run target dead center on my first try. Yay! Okay, so that was the Miyuki ending, I suppose. But Aoi wasn't in it at the end. So I am definitely going to look up a guide. Big pink denpa elephant in the room. Yeah, tell me about it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to look up a guide to try to get on Aoi's route to see if she's a little bit more denpa than Miyuki's route was. Overall, what I thought of the story as a whole, I thought it was very standard for a visual novel. Very sterile, very clean, very slow burn. I think I would have made it a little bit shorter and obviously would have added more denpa elements, but I understand that this is just like the initial layer of the iceberg. I know there's like 17 endings or some shit like that to this visual novel, but sorry, I'm thinking. But yeah, I think for a vanilla visual novel it was fine, you know? Yeah, we're just at the surface. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to look up a guide real quick and then kind of skip our way through the choices. Let me see. I had one pulled up earlier. So this is the Miyuki good end, I suppose. Let's see. What's your favorite denpa VN? Probably Jisatsu 101. Definitely Jisatsu 101 because it has a lot of layers to it and I really liked, despite how messy it was, I liked the creative process that went behind it. Like, I read somewhere that the scenario writer sort of wrote all the different scenes like at random, so there are different like tense switches between like past, present, and future tense, which make it difficult to tell what's going on. So it's sort of like all the scenes are like randomly stitched together. There's also a lot of not POV changes, but Takuji is definitely an unreliable narrator, which I really enjoyed about that story. I also enjoyed all the references to real life subculture, like for instance, Kana like canonically browsing like gore websites, even though I don't condone that in real life, obviously. And she references the complete suicide manual. I don't. The name of the author of that book is escaping me right now, but I think it's interesting that the game references real life underground subculture when it comes to like suicide and death, specifically in early 2000s Japan. It's kind of like a time capsule in that way. I also really enjoyed Natane. She was probably my favorite character in that visual novel, just because she's so like tragic, Yeah, if you haven't read it, I highly recommend. Not plugging anything, but I do have like a playthrough up on my YouTube channel of that visual novel up until a certain point, up until I believe like the first act finishes. It's still, the translation is still a work in progress. There is a fully translated version of the game that's out, but as far as I'm aware, they used AI to help in the translation process, which I don't really support, because you know there's a lot of nuance that comes with translating. So I think it's best done by a person, like a human person. But anyways, looks like the credits are over. So let's see if there's anything waiting for us at the end. Okay, let's see. Didn't Sayonara o Oshiete also have a pretty weak translation? So I can't speak on the translation quality of Sayonara o Oshiete because I didn't play it for myself. Not saying that I haven't played the game. I didn't read the translation just because I heard that it was poor. As far as I'm aware, the translator was pretty new to the translating scene, and also like they coded the entire thing by themselves. So I'm giving them a little bit of credit just because I do feel bad for them, but I'm not going to speak on the quality of the translation itself just because I haven't read it and I don't want to put anyone down necessarily if they're not deserving of it. But I would give it a shot just in case, because Sayonara Oshiete is a pretty strong text. I think the Japanese original, like the original Japanese, is pretty strong. The same can't be said for Jisatsu 101, even though it does have its own like literary merits. But of the big three denpa, Tsui no Sora, Jisatsu 101, Sayonara Oshiete, I would say that Sayonara Oshiete has the best writing, so maybe that would lead to issues in translation. I'm not gonna say too much about the English translation of Sayonara Oshiete because someone that I know happens to be working on it, and I don't want to like spoil, like give away any information about it or anything. But I would be on the lookout for a newer translation. I'm not sure what the time frame, like the turnaround time is, but um, hope is not lost, so it's okay. All right, let's see. Miyuki Route 2 loop end. Let's try doing that. Oh, I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. So we have to check the call history. Okay. Get zappy. And then we have to be friends. Be friends. Then we have to give the hairpin to Aoi. My goodness, this visual novel is long. When are we gonna end up at the damn cat store? My goodness. They just yap, yap, yap. Get denpa already. Yeah, everyone get more denpa now. Yap, 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 yap. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
かわいい。
Oh, there's only one this time. Shit, I forgot what I was looking at. Miyuki Route 2, Loop N. Give it to Aoi. Okay, cool. Enjoy,
ダ
Aoi.
メ。新一のプレゼントなの。私は後で私に似合うプレゼントを個別でもらう。いいでしょ、新一。
Ha, I guess I have no choice, do I? Does she actually want me to buy her something, or is she just saying that to get Aoi off her case? I'm not excited to find
と
out.
いうことで、はい。
Miyuki thrusts the parcel into Aoi's hands.
本当にいいの？いいってば。でも
Think of it as a present from both of
笑
us.
顔で作ってね。ルル、わかったの。
Aoi quietly accepts the gift.
新一。
Aw, so cute. So freaking cute.
まだなの。
What?
最近ずっと届かないの。
Oh, be careful about the Aoi nudity? Okay, yeah, you're right. It's not for a while, though. Yeah. In that case, we can meet up at my house. Where could she possibly... Wait, where could she possibly bring a small animal this late at night? I can't think of anything. The station square, the shopping district, the park, the roads leading to the school, the corner store, various fast food restaurants. With still no clues to go on, we search and search and search. An hour passes. Did you find her?
ダメだったの。
I find Miyuki waiting for me outside my house. I can tell from the look on her face that she's given up
これ以
entirely.
上探しようがないわね。
But
きっと保護者の家に帰ったのよ。雨も止んだし、もう諦めましょう。
okay, so we are supposed to select don't give up. This is Aoi we're talking about. There's no chance in hell she went to her parents' house.
せめて探す当てはあるの？これ以上街をさまよっても時間の浪費だわ。おとなしく諦めた方がいいわよ。
Don't give up. I feel like there's gotta be some clue. It's just a feeling I have in my gut. There's gotta be something, right? Where should I look for clues? And then we're supposed to select the school pedestrian gate.
強って、ちょっと新一。
Am I misremembering? No, it can't be.
あのね、新一。校門は私だって確認したわ。ちゃんと鍵が閉まってた。
But
別に勘違いって言ってるんじゃないわ。例えば、そうね。あなたが見た時に開いてて、私の時には閉まってた。つまり、校舎の中にいた誰かが外に出てきた。そういう予想も立つんじゃないかしら。何？まだ納得いかない？
nah, Miyuki knows something.
なら 不法侵入してみる？
I look up at the tall gate towering above us. Sneaking onto school grounds at night? Even I'm not confident enough for that. Sorry for overreacting.
うんうん、いいのよ。さあ、家に戻りましょう。
We quietly turn away from the gates.
それじゃあ、また明日学校で。
Right. See you tomorrow. I head inside my house. What a long day. In the end, I still have no idea where Aoi is or what she's doing. In fact, I don't even have concrete proof that she left the manga cafe to rescue the cat. All I can do is ask her tomorrow when I see her at school. I crawl into bed and quietly close my eyes. Everyone, get more denpa. Morning.
おはよう。
What's up, buddy? You don't look too good.
そんなことあるか？
Yutaro almost never lets stuff like this get to him, which means the situation with his brother must be pretty serious. I've been thinking, maybe what your brother needs is a girlfriend.
彼女？
Okay, I'm gonna skip through this.
自分のだってまま。あ、そういえばなんか。
おはよ
That was the last time I saw Aoi before she disappeared.
う。やっぱりあの猫を拾ったんだの？だから私たちの前から消えた。私のせいね。
Miyuki was in low spirits for a long time after that. But as for me, I have to believe there was more to her disappearance than just that. There has to be some other reason, something we don't understand. But even without Aoi around, my relationship with Miyuki stayed strong. I tried to ask my homeroom teacher about Aoi, but all he could tell me was we haven't heard anything from her. No one knows about her family situation either. Apparently, no one else had any idea she was staying at a manga cafe in the first place. Ever since then, I've gone up to the center of the universe exactly once. I thought maybe if I called her from up here, my phone signal might reach her. I know it was just gamer brain. I was basically just hoping for a miracle. But no matter how many times I tried, the call never went through. All I got were out of service error messages. But that's just how it goes, right? Someone new comes into your life, and the next thing you know, they're gone. Another person comes, another person goes, over and over. So what if she's gone? Nothing's changed. If anything, things have just gone back to normal. Aoi's not in my life anymore. That's all there is to it. I'm sure I'll get used to it soon. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. He's not used to it. Goodness gracious. A letter of expulsion?
今日付けで貴様、そんなあっさり？貴様が男だろう。日々に寂しさを覚えてるんだろう。
Out of nowhere, Yutaro grabs me by the collar. Yutaro always on some bullshit. Yeah, tell me about it.
絶好だ。
Oh!
向こうを探そうともしないお前とは付き合えん。金輪際絶好だ。
Cutting ties. That familiar word pierces my heart. Come on, that's not funny.
冗談じゃない本気だ。しんいち、わかるだろう。今ロマンを失ったらお前はダメになる。自分は何をするべきか知っているはずだ。
The memory of that fateful day. Oh, sorry. The memory of that fateful day flashes through my mind. If Miyuki had threatened to cut ties with Aoi back then, maybe we'd still be friends today. But it's all over now. Aoi disappeared without protest. And now our friendship is over. It's all in the past now.
しんいち、
Yutaro screams in my face, but it doesn't reach me. There is no God in my world, no divine signal. My only choice is to get used to my new life without her. My only choice is to keep on living. She vanished of her own volition.
それは自分への言い訳だろ。
I know that, okay? I know that. I'm constantly looking for an excuse to not do anything. The way I avoid feeling is pathetic. The way I avoid getting hurt. That's just the kind of guy I am. So I'll just have to get used to it. Yutaro whips his hands off me like I'm trash. I stumble backwards and catch myself on a desk.
向こうに何を教わったかよく考えるんだな。
He shoves the letter of expulsion at me. What Muko has taught me. Did she really teach me anything?
いらっしゃいま。すすき先輩。
Oh, hey, Haru-chan.
私すすき先輩に話があって。
You do? And so a witness turns up in the most unlikely of places. According to Haru-chan, on that rainy night, she'd been working at the register when Aoi turned up, kitten in tow. The kitten was starving and Aoi wanted to feed him. That was how their friendship started, and even after Aoi stopped coming to school, Haru-chan encountered her a handful of times.
葵先輩、電波が届かないってずっと言ってました。
The cruel world gives the cutest girls no routes. Yeah, I know, she's adorable.
はい、何度もかけてました。神様に連絡するって。アップデートして正しいルートにしてもらうって。でも届くはずないですよね。SIM カード抜かれてましたから。
What's a SIM card, Shinichi? Come on.
なんて言えばいいのかな。携帯電話の番号とか電話帳とかが埋め込んである IC カードで、それがないと携帯電話としては使えないんですよね。
Come to think of it, I never did check inside her phone. Oh, he's dumb as a rock. Bless his poor heart. She never did send me a single
連
email.
絡先は聞いたんですよ。アドレス帳に登録してこれで友達だって。
Haha, same here.
なんだかちょっと変わってますよね。
Haru-chan smiles shyly. She seems like she's more comfortable around me now. Her smile's so cute, I can't help but stare. If she's in the theater club, does that mean she'll share the stage with Miyuki at some point? I'm just gonna save here. Come on.
私、葵先輩と会って
Oh.
少しだけ今までと違う新しい自分になろうって。だから思い切ってお願いしていいですか？
Sure, you've been a huge help, so I'm happy to return the favor.
キスしてほしいんです。
Ah, Haru. What? Don't tell me you want me to kiss you?
はい、キス。おじゃなくっていうか、いやだ、違う、そうじゃないんです。そうじゃなくて、私はキスなんて全然したくなくて。あ、いや、鈴木先輩が嫌とかそういうわけじゃなくて、むしろタイプで、私何よ。
Let's just take a deep breath and calm down, shall we? Shy and clumsy to a fault, this one. Oh, sorry, one sec. Always on that damn phone. When Shinichi hears the word kiss, it's like a bull seeing red. I pull out my phone and check my inbox. There's an email from Miyuki. Are you busy later? I need to talk to you. Please come by the batting cages tonight. It's important. Can I skip? I'll pass.
見てて飽きない？私はここに立ってボールを見つめて打つ。演技も嘘も何一つない。無心で裸の私になれるから。
Somehow I feel like I know what she's getting at. Miyuki swings the bat like she's been freed from all the world's troubles.
いなくなって遠く うわ。私、葵が
Ooh,
嫌いだった。
why?
そばにいたくなかった。逃げ出したかった。でも無視もできなかった。私のどこかは彼女に憧れてたから。飾らなくて正直で、正しいことを正しいって言えて、そんな彼女が好きだったから。だから私も、もしかしたらなれるかもと思った。私も葵みたいに余計なものを目に入れないで、まっすぐに向き、だから新一。
She turns back to face me. The batting cages are dead silent. Everything comes to a standstill. I'm rooted to the spot like she's got me by the heart.
聞いてくれますか？
I get it. I understand why Miyuki would envy a stubborn, uncompromising girl like Aoi. And now that Aoi's changed her, I know what she's going to say. She was terrified of hurting anyone, and of getting hurt herself. So she suppressed her feelings for all these years.
あなたが好きです。
Her hair flutters in the wind. Finally, the frozen space between us melts to life again, and we have Aoi to thank for that. One of your club underlings, Harutan was it? She asked me to kiss you.
はるちゃんがなんで？
2 reasons. 1, to help make the play a success. And 2, because Aoi asked her to ask me.
葵に？
She said she ran into Aoi a few times since her disappearance, and according to her, Aoi said she'd been praying for me and you to finally get together.
そうなんだ。
Neither of us says it, but we both know it. Aoi chose to disappear in order to help our relationship blossom. She was afraid of getting in the way of our romance. Miyuki. I quietly approach her. Normally she gives off this intimidating vibe, but physically I'm bigger than her by a long shot. She looks up at me, eyes full of hope and worry. Whatever it was Aoi was trying to grant me by making herself scarce, please let it be the courage to take this last step. Let me have the strength to face my feelings, even if it means I'll get hurt. It's time to finally confess everything I've secretly felt all this time. I want to kiss you, Miyuki. Not for the play, not because Aoi wants me to, but because I've always loved you. I'm about to find out. Suddenly we draw close. Do we get a CG? No CG? Damn, stingy. There's a lot less drama in this route. Yeah, tell me about it. Goodness.
そろそろ始まる時間ね。
I had one goal, to make them revise Miyuki's kiss scene. I simply couldn't tolerate the thought of some other guy kissing my girlfriend. Okay.
いい子なしよ。そんなわがままも含めてあなたが好きなの。
Miyuki smiles at me without a hint of resentment. She was the one who ultimately settled the fate of the play. I'm told she went to them and threatened to resign from her role if they left the kiss scene intact. And now here she is, standing by my side. She put so much hard work into her rehearsals. It was her chance to make it into the big leagues. And now she's thrown it all away. The old me would have felt guilty as hell, but I'm different now. I see the sacrifices she's made, and I love her all the more for it. And now I'm going to make her happy for the rest of her life. That's the promise I've made to myself. Yeah? Then finally night falls. Okay. Nod. Okay, this is the last choice. Ah, okay, Jesus. You got me again. Pussy jump scare. Ay, ay, ay. I recognize the paper. Letter of expulsion. Again? I'm turning this off because I know there's a scene coming up. Yep, yep, yep. It's happening.
またそうしたら全
Yep. This is a Christian stream.
だってそれが運命だあそうだプレゼント
Only say so activity. Okay, so that is the second Miyuki ending. Loop end. Not sure what that means. Okay, so I think I'm going to call the stream there. And tomorrow we're going to do Aoi's route for sure. If it'll let us. I have no idea. But all my criticisms that I've levied against the game remain the same. I thought it was really slow burn. But again, I know. This is the tip of the iceberg. It's supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be like a normal... Wait, what? Did you see that, chat? It said God/Eru. Like, there was a credit for God/Eru. Did it just spoil me? Oh my god. Like I said, I played this game before, but I played it back in high school. I'm 24 now. Anyways. Yeah, I'm going to call it here. We're going to pick up where we left off tomorrow on Aoi's route. And hopefully it gets more denpa from there. I'm looking forward to it. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.